Inside Michael Jackson's bizarre wedding to nurse Debbie Rowe that included an 8-year-old best ma. News Corp is a network of leading companies in the worlds of diversified media, news, education, and information services. Jacko was 38 when he married 37-year-old Rowe in 1996 in Sydney, Australia, having only just divorced Lisa Marie Presley 3 months before. Just weeks after divorcing Elvis Presley and X27's daughter, Michael Jackson secretly married his former nurse who wore a black wedding dress and would later have his children. In keeping with almost everything Jacko did, it was a bizarre wedding ceremony. Reported rumors that Jackson and X27's marriage to Presley was intended to boost his image after being accused of being a pedophile. But his new wife would give the singer the gift he always wanted: to be a father. Rowe gave birth to her first child with Jackson, Michael Joseph Jackson Jr., nicknamed Prince Michael, at LA and X27's Cedars-Sinai Hospital in February 13, 1997. This was just 4 months after they tied the knot. She said, he said in X27. I really want to be, he said in X27. I really want to be it. 3 months after divorcing Lisa Marie Presley, 38-year-old Michael wed Debbie, who was 37 and his nurse at a dermatology clinic, at a secretive and unusual ceremony in Sydney, Australia, in what some have alleged was a sham wedding. Only a few people attended the unusual wedding, which took place at the Sheraton on the Park Hotel in November 13, 1996, while Jackson was on tour for his History album. Strikingly, Rowe wore a non-traditional black wedding dress. At the time, she was pregnant with the first of 2 children she would give to her husband-to-be, who after dying in 2009 has been hit with fresh child abuse allegations in a new documentary called Leaving Neverland. The King of Pop, always denied being a pedophile, and his estate have slammed the new doc for being biased and one-sided. At the wedding, Jackson and X27's best man was strangely an 8-year-old boy named Anthony, whom the megastar reportedly called his nephew. The secrecy surrounding the wedding was so intense it was not confirmed or denied after it happened. Staff at the Sheraton swore Jackson had not even left his room, the reported. Rowe was a nursing assistant to Beverly Hills dermatologist Dr. Arnold Klein. They had actually first met 15 years before their marriage. He had been having It is understood that Rowe consoled Jackson following his split with Presley, and the pair became great pals. Unlike the singer's last marriage, this one was much more low-key, and one that produced children. Speaking in a 2003 TV special called Michael Jackson: The Footage You Were Never Meant to See, Rowe said, I did it for him to become a father, not for me to become a mother. You earn the title parent. I have done absolute I didn't an X27. Do it to be a mother. I didn't an X2. About 14 months later their second child, Paris, was born. At the time, Jackson said of the birth, I snatched her and just went home with all the placenta and everything all over her. Rowe and Jackson ended their marriage in October 1999. Jacko was given. They reportedly split up because Rowe hated being in the public eye. But when, soon after Jackson and X27's death, she became engaged to the pop star and X27's videographer, she sparked claims that he marriage had been a sham. We pay for your stories. Do you have a story? Our journalists strive for accuracy, but on occasion we make mistakes. For further details.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.